Hello, everybody. It's the Lit Optimist, and today I'm talking about magical thinking. In Augusten Burroughs' third autobiography, we get even more crazy stories from the author's life. And it's a great read for sure, but this was the first time I really questioned him. I mean, how is all of this possible? How can one man go through all of this shit? Still, check it out. The man has a way with words. Thanks go to Michelle Williams for requesting this book. And then Michelle Williams commented, the Dr. Pepper lady. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What the actual fuck was her problem? Um, if I think it, okay, magical thinking, Dr. Pepper Lady. No, Augusten Burroughs. Augusten Burroughs. Oh my god, that shit was wild. So I think what happened was he said when he would after coming out with Running with Scissors and then the other he keeps releasing his fucking memoirs. People think that they can just talk about anything. They can just like say whatever they want to him. And this older, he said, I'll never forget this older, like sweet, kind older lady came up to him to get a book signed, and she was like, I give myself Dr. Pepper enemas, and like put, he's like, how am I supposed to respond to this shit? Like I am not opening the door for you to confess things to me. Like fucking wild. It's so fucking funny. Um, It begins with a Tang instant breakfast drink television commercial. Um, he wants to be he wanted to be in this commercial for Tang. A contest of wills with a deranged cleaning lady. That shit's nuts. He hires a cleaning lady because he's such a fucking messy person that he's like, okay, like just he starts paying her, and then she's like not doing a good job. She's really short. She's overcharging because of the fact that she's short. Like what was that? I my words escaped me. She's short, and she's like, you need to accommodate me, so you need to pay for more, so I can get a ladder, so I can get this, so I can get this, and you're not, helping with this. She would only like clean like half of it. Then finally, he was like, I'm paying her way too much money, so I'm gonna say like, no, you can't do it. And then she was stealing from him. He left a plate of food, and he was like, I think she's eating my food, and then found out, yeah, she's eating my fucking food. The fuck? And then he was like, yeah, I don't want you to be my clean lady anymore. And she's like, fuck you, you fairy piece of shit. And he's like, fuck you, you evil bitch. And like, then she tries to take him to court. And then he has all like the itemized list of everything that he paid for. And then the judge is like, you're seeking for payment from him when he's paid you way too much, like so much more than he should have been paying you. She's like, yes. They're like, case dismissed. No, like, you've already gotten so much money. You got rich off this guy basically. The execution of a rodent carried out with military precision utter horror, telemarketing revenge, a different kind of roof work, dating an undertaker who shows up in a minivan. This is the fabric of Augusten Burroughs' life, a collection of true stories that are universal in their appeal, yet unabashedly intimate, stories that shine a flashlight into both dark and hilarious places. With magical thinking, Augustine Burroughs goes where other memoirists fear to tread. I felt like he was just digging up things. Like there's some fun stories in here. It's really well written, but it's like it is questionable. Like what, dude? Like I get like the shitty childhood, which is still like very far fetched. Dry feels much more grounded. It's like this. I could see this definitely happening for sure. But this, like, how are you getting into all these wacky scenarios? How is this? How is this happening to you? Um, I I suffer from not quite this outlandish, but things happen to me too. Like someone would die in my family, and then I like have to tell my job like someone died, and I'm not doing good, and Oh, my son's sick all the time. Oh no, my son got his nose busted open. I have to go home, or his head busted open. Oh, this happened. This happened. Like life just happens. And I feel like the boy who cried wolf is what I've told several people. I know you probably don't believe me. I swear to you, I'm telling the truth. And they're like, we're not saying we don't believe you. I'm like, but it feels like you don't believe me. That's how I'm kind of feeling right now on the other side with this book. Still a great read. Um, Thanks again, Michelle. I hope all is well. Um, and I hope to see more from Augustine soon. Haha, you thought I was gonna say you, huh, Michelle? Huh? You thought I was gonna say that, didn't you? Um, but you know I'm thinking it. You know that I want some more works from Michelle. You want to know something that I'm not talking directly to Michelle now. Um, you know what's weird? You know what's like that aged terribly? I think I might have mentioned this already, so forgive me if I have. It's like my catchphrase. I said after reading your book, there are now. I was like, there are three god tier writers. I was like, that I'm aware of: Stephen King, J.K. Rowling, and Michelle Williams. You're like, that's like high praise, and I'm like, no, you're really good. J.K. fucking sucks. He's not a good writer. I wrote that Facebook post before I reread the Harry Potter books, and I was like, wow, these books fucking they're not horrible, but they're so fucking mediocre. Um, I don't know. I thought that was worth mentioning. Talk about magical thinking, am I right? Um, Take care, everybody. Especially you, Michelle.